I roll up and count my money. I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Slick 50, man. Today we're gonna talk about Diane brushes. Why do wavers run to Diane brushes? What's the big deal? Do they give you better waves? Is it all height? Or what? Well, I'm gonna break it down to you, man. Well, me, myself, I got a lot of Diane brushes. I must admit, reason being though, well, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna tell you my first Diane brush that I fell in love with. It was an 8114. My bad, I said club. That brush right there, it's an OG. It's still in the packaging. What I mean by OG, for those who don't know what the OG term is, you know, you got the new age Dianes, and it's a whole story where another company bought a company out, blase, and they changed the formula, and the brushes just wasn't the same. You know what I mean? Well, I guess I can kind of get into that straight up and down. We'll just do it like this. Break it all down in one piece, right? So, let me get them all in line. This is the oval palm brush. This was one of the, hey man, I ain't gonna tell my age, but just when these first came out, it was like, man, this is like your official premium. You feel me? Anything with the number 8, it was like that family. You had the 8114, 8115, 8116, 8117, the 8118. Everybody knows is a club brush, and the 8119, the most famous wave brush out there. You understand me? Brush is super rare. Now, the catch to all of those numbers that I said, they all was the same. Okay? A medium. But compared to other mediums today, they kind of feel like a tad softer than a medium. You feel me? Especially the 8114. Now, that is the OG. Now, the originals, when I was a kid, they came in bags like this. This is a softie. See that? Oh yeah, a softie. And this family is 8167, right? This is the oval palm. And I still have the club. I'm a big fan of clubs. 8168. That's 8168 and 8167. So you see what I'm saying? When it's in the same family. You know. Now, let's get these out the way. Well, I can keep that here. So this company was in Fairfield, New Jersey. I think that is, or something like that, right? Diane Products. Well, another company came along named From, and that's what their company is, right on the bottom. A division of From. They bought it, right? Prospect, Illinois. This is what we were calling a clone. They kept the name. They changed the box. They changed the color of the brush. But they kept the logo the same. You can see inside. Oh, I got one open. Right here. See, they kept it looking the same. You feel me? They kept it looking the same, except this is gray and the OGs was brown with the swirl. You feel me? But uneven bristles, which is Diane's are known for. You know. But the clones was mediums. They were true mediums. They did not feel like the OG. Right? The clone felt like a true medium. Alright? Then you had your hards. Most famous hard brush out there. If you're a true waver, you know what this brush is. An 8159 OG. I use this when my hair get real long. Like I said, uneven bristles. Again, OG. Now, the only one I got is an 8119. Again, I'm more a fan of the club brushes. Now, you ask me, why does he have a clone in that mix? Well, I kind of like the clone 8118 better because it's a true medium, like, you know. But at the same time, even if it was an OG, it's still, for some reason, Diane club brushes, they all feel a tad bit more stiffer, if that's a good way. Like the softy is more stiffer than the the oval palm brush. I got both of them. The other one's in my bathroom. It's open, but this is same thing, but same family, but it's a lot softer than this softy. And then the same family. It's just because of the club, right? Same thing with the 8119. It feels like 8114 to me, to be honest with you. You know, so that's just a little background. Then they left the clones alone, right? From the purple and black box. This is close I got to 8119. It's decent. You know what I'm saying? It's cool on low cuts. But see how even that's cut across? That's the only thing I don't like. So you're not going to too much feel it on your scalp. I'm going to give you a comparison of what I'm talking about. And this is the new Diane symbol. Right? Trash. Like I said, trash. Then they came out with, they knew it was trash, so they would try to go back and fool people talking about the original Diane. Right? This brush is cut so even, it's trash. I seen on YouTube a couple times, man. I wouldn't try it. It's trash. Look how it's cut. Focus. It's cut even. I mean, even each bristle is the same length. You feel me? The same length. Versus how Diane used to be. See how this uneven? That's why you feel it at your scalp. Something like little needles, you know. Man, can you focus? Yeah. See that? Uneven to even. This is trash. I don't want to throw it away because I paid for it. I mean, it good, bro. Don't get me wrong. Like, see how uneven that is? You can feel that all on your scalp. But then you come to this. And this is good when you got a fresh cut. That's about it. So, it'll get used eventually, you feel me? But again, it was original Diane. That clone. What'd I just do with the box? Then they went to this to try to fool people. You got the original symbol, got that on there too. The new symbol by From. You see that? So, yeah. Don't get fooled out here. You know, so now that's enough history. So basically one company bought another company. They messed the formula up. They should have kept the formula the same, and they didn't. Now, when you go to the clones, you might look up and get some good stuff like the 818. That's a very good medium, but you could barely find them anymore. You could find these and just go to your mom and pop beauty supplies. They still might have some. They old. They don't make them no more, but they don't throw away nothing. Trust. You know what I mean? I got one. I'm going to do a vlog where I go. It's a hole in the wall beauty supply. It's not a big chain. They got everything in that store. You hear me? But that's how I got one. Let me show you how many OG, how much I love that brush. And they all OGs. You feel me? My OG Softy. Guy from there. This is old. Look at the plastic. This is brittle. You feel me? Like, it's going to break. You can hear how it sound. So, like, you know. Now, about the hype. Does Diane live up to the hype? Well, I'm going to make this part quick. No. Diane is just a name that came around. And it was actually a decent, cheap brush. I had never paid over $3 and some change until now for this brush. Now, the little hole in the wall place is hip. And I still only pay $5 for it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like, the thing about brushes is this. If this is the first brush you use when you got for real about waves, of course it's going to be the truth to you. And it was everywhere. This brush was all over the United States. Then when you see one guy got good waves, you be like, what brush you use? And then it just go down from there. Man, it's a Diane. And then you like, I can't find it. And then you look at the number and then, 8119. This before the internet was popping and all that. You know what I mean? You go in every store looking for this 8119. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that brush got popular. That is the most famous wave brush ever. People usually don't even mess with the 8114. I'm just a fan of that palm brush and my clubs. I'm not a fan of big brushes like that. Like I said, I only got this for when I wolf. And I wolfed for a long time. And again, they was famous for the spacing too. My bad. Let me point that out. In they brushes, they was famous for the spacing. Alright? Period. And they uneven bristles. You feel me? I said you can feel it to your scalp. But That's it. I mean, that's the hype about them. They just brushes, man. Now you got Torinos now. Shoot, Brush King making everything. I'm about to order a couple of Torinos because, heck, I think I probably bought the last two from my little spot. They ain't gonna last long, so I'm gonna try some other brushes. And you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, make my judgment there. But I can tell you I'm gonna be a little biased because I'm so used to the O.G Dianes and the clones that they just work for me. You feel me? But I do know this stuff ain't gonna be around, so I'm gonna try to find something else. I do hope this helps some people, you know, so they don't be, oh man, I gotta get Diane, I gotta get Diane. You ain't gotta get no Diane. What you need to get is get a brush that works for you. Now I will say this is gonna be the next, I don't know if it's gonna be the next video, but brushes do matter. Real talk, and we're gonna get more into that, how the brush actually contributes to your waves. You know what I'm saying? This video is primarily just saying I'm not dissing no brushes. I'm not dissing Diane. I'm just saying that brush that works for you, that brush works for you. Whether it's an Annie, like that right there was the knockoff. When I came out, that was like the knockoff version of the Diane, an Annie, but people use them. You know what I'm saying? If it's a wave enforcer, people use them. It's based on what works for you and if you're properly using it, period. So, like I said, I buy Diane because that was what I used growing up, and it worked for me. But I'm even myself finna branch off into some others. You know, finna get rid of a couple of these OGs, probably sell them. They going for like $30, $20, $30. So I don't need. I got. When I tell you, what they say? Now this shows you 3 in a box. I just refuse to throw this one away because he been washed so many times. Oh, talking about wash. Okay. I did forget something. One thing that makes Diane famous, they were heavy brushes. This brush is heavy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to be applying that much pressure to your head when you brush. Like I said, the spacing is dope. You know what I'm saying on it? But guess what you can do with these brushes? I grew up, you know, you want to disinfect these joints. You don't spray nothing on, you boil them. You could boil these brushes. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is no paint coming off. That's another thing. The paint was A1. You know what I'm saying? You could boil them without them cracking. Now, I had a CQP. I didn't know no better. Let me put that out there. I was just going off of what I used to do with the Dianes. I boiled it. I took it out, you know, rinsed it out, sat it down. Come back in there, the wood was all swollen, and it cracked. Now, I was pissed because that was an expensive brush. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never buy another, I hope I'm saying CQP curved brush. Yeah, man, that's a whole nother story. So I will say this, the OGs, you can boil them. I'm telling you, you must take a licking. The paint ain't gonna come off, the shine ain't gonna come off. This brush old as heck and still glistening. Still can get it super clean. There's a little specks, some specks in there, but still get super clean. Still got super spacing. You know what I'm saying? It's just one thing I will say about Dianes, they're very resilient. Now, I've never owned a Torino. I've never owned a royalty brush. I've never owned a Lado. I never owned a Kent. So, like I said, I can't speak against those, but that CQP, boy. I hope that's the right abbreviation. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, CQP. Yeah, man, I was mad I did not order another one. Because I want someone with a little bit of weight at least. You know what I'm saying? And I can clean them. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it, man. Just don't get hung up on no Diane. Are they worth it? Yeah, if it's for you. Any brush is worth it if it works for you. So, it's already going to 13 minutes on this video, man. I just wanted to say that. I'm going to get another video out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all checking out Wavy Wednesdays. My boy at Foot Action was laughing at me for the wave video, so I hope you see this, man. But yeah, they gonna keep coming on Wednesdays, man. I'm still doing the shoe videos. I'm still doing it all. Got some more stuff coming, man. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Spread the word. This your boy Slick50. You know I stay 100. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to stay 100 all day. One.
I say I gotta give me some. I say I gotta give me some.